After the fall, what happens to Iran now that its top leaders are gone?
Welcome to The Bigger Perspective.
Tehran wakes to a different sky. Before sunrise, currency traders in Dubai refresh their screens. The rial slips again. Oil futures in Singapore jump within minutes. In Brussels and Washington, secure rooms fill quietly. Phones vibrate, briefings begin. Airspace over parts of Iran narrows. Commercial routes shift south. Insurance premiums for tankers moving through the Gulf tick upward. Military radar systems across the region move to heightened monitoring. Not panic, not yet, but readiness. In apartment blocks across Tehran, Isfahan and Mashhad, families stare at television screens. The same announcement plays again and again. The supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, and several senior figures are confirmed dead following coordinated strikes. For nearly half a century, Iran's political system has revolved around a single axis of authority. Now, that axis is gone. The question is no longer about retaliation, it is deeper than that. What happens to a theocratic state built around clerical supremacy when its central figure disappears overnight? Tonight, we examine the leadership vacuum, the internal power struggle, and the possible futures facing Iran. Because the outcome will matter far beyond its borders. Since the 1979 Islamic Revolution, Iran's political system has fused elected institutions with clerical oversight. The supreme leader stands above the president, above parliament, above the courts. The position commands the armed forces and shapes foreign policy. It is not symbolic, it is decisive. Ayatollah Khamenei has held that position since 1989, 35 years of continuity in a region often defined by upheaval. Iran does possess a constitutional mechanism for succession, the Assembly of Experts, an 88-member clerical body tasked with appointing a new supreme leader. The procedure exists on paper. What is uncertain is how it unfolds under shock, external pressure, and sudden leadership loss. History offers different outcomes. The death of Ayatollah Khomeini in 1989 resulted in managed continuity. The collapse of Iraq's Ba'athist regime in 2003 produced fragmentation. The difference lies not in the moment, but in the institutions surrounding it. In a controlled outcome, the Assembly of Experts moves quickly. Within days, an interim clerical council is announced. Security forces deploy visibly. But without mass repression, state media emphasizes continuity. The Revolutionary Guard pledges loyalty to the constitutional process. Markets react cautiously. Oil prices jump briefly, then stabilize as tanker traffic continues. Diplomatic channels remain open, even adversarial ones. In this scenario, the Revolutionary Guard influences the choice of successor, but does not formally seize power. The system bends, but it does not break. Now imagine a different chain of events. The Assembly of Experts delays. Clerical factions leak rival claims. Protests expand beyond major cities. Security responses harden. Regional actors grow uneasy. Borders tighten. Surveillance intensifies. Oil markets react again. Shipping insurance rises. Airlines reroute. Here is the deeper question. What happens if authority fragments not at the edges, but at the center? In that environment, the Revolutionary Guard could step forward as the primary stabilizing force. A shift from clerical supremacy to overt military dominance. Beyond immediate turmoil lies a longer horizon. If Iran transitions toward stronger military authority, regional power balances begin to recalibrate. Neighboring states accelerate defense spending. The logic of deterrence sharpens. Energy markets adjust. Investment shifts. Strategic doctrines evolve. Moments like this quietly reshape international norms. Energy prices matter in charts. They matter more at fuel pumps. Nairobi, Mumbai, Berlin, Sao Paulo. Inside Iran, uncertainty weighs heavier. Currency volatility affects savings. Businesses hesitate. Families watch debates they cannot influence. The removal of a long-standing leader does not end a system overnight. It tests it. It reveals its depth, its fractures, its resilience. For Iran, this moment could reinforce continuity or accelerate transformation. For the region, the stakes lie in balance. For global markets, stability. For ordinary citizens, predictability. Power vacuums do not exist in isolation. They echo outward, through alliances, through economies, through perceptions of strength and vulnerability. Conflicts may begin with force, but what follows is shaped by choices. Deliberate, cautious, human choices. And those consequences travel far beyond the moment that created them. What are your thoughts on today's analysis? We'd value your perspective. Share your insights respectfully in the comments below. Thoughtful discussion makes these conversations stronger. If you found this documentary informative and balanced, consider liking the video and subscribing for more in-depth global analysis. Until next time, thank you for watching.